Hi friends, welcome to Ggc'sTreasureBag. Today we will design a bracelet using the Ggc'sTreasureBag, the deep sea jewels. I took some of this coin beads. These two are different colors and different sizes. The white one is the frosted, or the white one is slightly smaller than the blue ones, but they are all a similar shape, just a little bit different. As you guys can see, slightly different from each other. So I have this satin cord. This is 1 mil and it's from BB Craft, and I have this in my stash. I'm using this gray color so that the hole in this bead is pretty big. It can fit a 1 millimeter cord. So I tried it, and then I cut about, say, 50 centimeters of this cord, and I burnt one end and I added a bead. That's all I did so far. I pulled out some 8 seed beads, and I need another color cord to go over outside, and I'm still trying to figure out what color will go very well. Either I want to use a white or a darker color of some sense. So I'm still I'm still not sure about that, but I did pull out some 8 seed beads that kind of goes well with this. This is Toho 80 crystal silver lined, and this one is a silver, and I have this mix of 8 seed beads as well, whether I want to make it colorful or not. I've decided to use the gray. This is 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord. This is satin cord. Two are different materials, but I think I will use those. And then I have also pulled out this charm from the box, this turtle charm, very cute one. And I'm still not sure whether I would just go for a monotonous color, which is the blue and the silver lined, or the silver, or this mix. I wouldn't pull everything, but I would put some from this mix and use it. I thought about this pink, but I'm having second thoughts of this pink, but I want to try. Okay, first of all, let's just add this one bead and make a knot at the end of the satin cord so that our beads don't fall. You can use a macrame board, you can use a clipboard, you can tape it into the table, however you prefer to do so, or the knotty do it all, or the tying station. There are so many varieties. I have gone through all of those in my videos before, but the knotty do it all is my favorite. So I just added the bead, which is going to be the way to pull this necklace, because we are going to do an adjustable knot. And then from there you need at least 2.5 inches, right around here. I will tie another knot just to make sure that we have enough space to work with. I think this much is more than sufficient. And now I will start loading my beads. I just want to do one with just the blue and one with just the white, or combination of both. So I'm going to do multiple, but this one I'm just going to do with the blue beads. And then but you can also always add the white. Let me show you guys. The white's slightly difficult to put it on. They have a smaller hole than the blue ones, but it did go through. I tried. Okay, then that's about, say, clear. It's not going through, but I tried with the green satin cord. It did go through. So five, so load as much beads as you want for your bracelet. The length of the bracelet, I will load it and come back and show you guys what I mean. So you need quite a bit of these beads to go around your wrist. And also I will have to eyeball the number of beads, the amount of cord that I am gonna use for the outer part, because as I said, this project is new and I'm doing it with the Ggc'sTreasureBag. So I have threaded all my beads and then I put a sliding knot here. This is nothing but make a loop, put yourself inside, and then take the end of the cord and then hold it like this and tighten it, so that will slide very easily. If you take it off at the same time, it will prevent the beads from coming off. So now we can start cutting the cord. This cord I'm going to take about, say, 4 feet or so, just to be on the safer side, and I will let you guys know at the end of this how much did I end up using, and then how much was left, so that you can use exactly the amount that is needed. So I think 4 feet is also less, I feel. So I will take I took 6 feet, but I'm sure that it is not needed, but I will know only when I'm done. So I take the cord 6 feet, make it into half, find the middle, keep it right here, and I have my naughty too tall. So I'm going to take this, so where we did the knot at 3 inches or so, that's where I'm just going to go ahead and clamp it right here and put a couple of beads in the middle and hold it right here. This is the middle of the 6 feet cord, and then take it, start doing our square knots. Square knots, if you guys are not aware of what a square knot is, it's a basic macrame knot. I have basic macrame knots tutorial in my channel. I will leave down the description box below the link for that. You can follow that and learn this easy knot. It's pretty easy and simple and straightforward, and it's useful for a lot of things. So that's one square knot consists of 2 P's and Q's, and I'm just going to put 2 square knots. That's a P, and this is a P, and that was a Q. I always start with a Q. It's just my preference. Doesn't have to be that way. You guys can start with a P or a Q. And when beads are there, so we can either start, as I said, with the color beads, or I just want to see how it looks with the silver lined beads and the silver beads. I'll try one of each and then find out which one it is. You need to melt the edge of your cord and then add the beads to it. So I'm almost at the end of the bracelet, so I added this and this, 5 beads on each side. Now I'm keeping a Q, as you guys can see. Go on top of this cord, underneath and through the loop that we created. That's 1/2 of the square knot, and come on, go ahead and tighten it. Now do the P. I know it comes off, but that's okay. You do the P, okay, go on top, underneath, and through this loop right here. Go ahead and tighten that, and then make sure this is nice and tight and your bead sits nicely in the middle. Once you have that, actually I'm done with the bracelet. All I need to do is 2 square knots. The one will be this, and the next one will be the plain. So this is the center cord. Keep the left cord in a Q format. Take the right cord on top of the left cord and underneath all of this and through this loop, and then pull through. One more time, keep it in a P format, on left cord on top of this, underneath and through this loop, and then pull through. So that's 2 knots. I think we are good enough. Let me just check. See, this is how it looks. You can also do this as a choker necklace, and you can make more of this and then do a sliding knot in the back. That will form a perfect choker necklace. But this is bracelet that I did. So here we go. This is how it will come around. See, I still have a little bit space that I can do the sliding knot with. So this is how it will look. I like how this turned out to be, and it's a little bit more of a cord, but it's always good to have more than less. And of course a lot more cord. I will remove the sliding knot, take off all the beads except for one bead because we want that. So here we go. I have added a knot here, so I'll do the same here, but before that, I'll add this later. Before that, I will just go ahead and tie an overhand knot with all the cords together. But that will be very different, so no. What I'm gonna do here is just gonna snip off this cord, the ones that we knotted with, just leaving a tad bit okay. You don't need a lot of cord. I will tell you guys exactly how much you need. Then all you need to do is melt the ends. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put a knot because we started a knot over on the other side, so I wanted to do the exact same thing here, so that's nice and uniform. Okay, and now I need to put on a bead, which I removed it because it was too much that point of time. Now I add it here, and I put an overhand knot over here. So 45 centimeters of cord of the middle cord is more than enough for this project. Just make sure both are at the same height, and see, I have a little bit left, so 45 centimeters is perfect. Okay, I took 50 centimeter and I have about say 5.5 centimeter left, so 45 centimeter is good enough. I took 6 feet of cord, which is bit of an overkill, I know for sure, but I didn't know how my design was going on, so it's always better to have a little bit more. So 12. Okay, we need only 2 feet to do this project. Okay, so now I just hold this like this and take my 92 towel. Now we are ready to do the sliding knot. Okay, I'm gonna do the sliding knot with one of my 2 feet cord left, but you just need only 8 inches. So go ahead and do the sliding knot, the same P and Q. See this? Keep a P, go on top, go underneath. Don't make this knot very tight, otherwise it will be difficult to slide your clasp. Make several knots. Maximum that you need, the minimum that you need is 3 knots, 3 square knots. You can go up to 12 or however you want. I have only 1 inch of space left in my after the beaded portion, so I just need that much only. So I'm just going to do that. I have one side long because I don't want to waste the 2 feet cord, so I'm just going to do the knot as much as it allows me to do. Eight to 10 inches of cord should be good enough to do this sliding knot. There is also another knot called barrel knot that you can do as a sliding knot or a clasp. But this is the basic knot and the most used knot for the sliding purposes. If you learn this one knot, you will be able to do the entire bracelet, including the clasp part. I think that's good enough. Maybe one more if I can push my luck. There we go. Okay. Now I'll take this off. Snip this off, leaving a short tail, and then melt to these edges, and make sure that you are very careful in doing so on the sides and not the center cord, because we want the cord to actually, slide. So here we go. That's it. So this is how our bracelet looks like. So if you have leftover 8 then this is a fun project to do. You can also do it with just one color. It will look exactly pretty, trust me. And I really like the way this turned out to be. It is very pretty. I'm gonna try it on my hands. Okay. There you go. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.